Miami has a dolphin, the greatest football team.
Yeah, I'm up now. It's an update. I'm a real snob. I need a parfait. I need to meditate with the bunny on my steak. I'm finna give it a good shot with my case. She want the Mew Mew. She want the East J. How much it costed? Like an Andre.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest. It's the Miami Dolphins and the Denver Broncos. Five weeks come and gone, and we're off in week 6 on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Okay, the wide receiver's going to get it to begin the drive. And it's a really nice gain on the reverse. That call came at the perfect time. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
One like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Now run by Hill. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Throwing on second. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Just about every play in an NFL game usually has a protagonist and antagonist, a good and a bad. The good there, the courage of that wide receiver. The bad, just could not haul it in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out. Man in motion wasn't set in time, just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired. Now, that delay game certainly doesn't help things. It's 3rd and even longer now. Hill comes in motion left. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And now they're staring at 4th and long. And, partner, I think we just got to look at what's going to be one of their biggest challenges in this one, operating quick enough to neutralize that pass rush.
That's right. And I know it's very, very early, obviously the opening drive, but hits like that compound. That's why defenses stress it each and every week to get after the quarterback, because hits like that can have an effect throughout.
Let's go now. 60 bison, 60 bison, 60 bobcat, 60 bobcat.
Here's the snap on 4th. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
His first throw is an interception. And the Dolphins are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Well, for their sake, partner, I sure hope the rest of their pass attempts this game go a whole lot better than that, because it is pretty clear this defense came to play.
And I can promise you this, Kate, nowhere on that opening script does the word interception ever appear. You never want to see an INT. Now they're going to have to flush it. That's the key here for this quarterback in the offense. Got to flush that mistake and press on ahead.
They'll throw to start the drive. Waller with the catch. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. Chan to the right. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Waddle makes the catch. Gets it to the 15. And he'll take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. So our first score of the game here as they cap off that drive with a touchdown.
It's really what you're looking for, Kate, offensively. You want to force the other guys into thinking they need to play a little catch-up right away. So nice job to get that first score and take early control of this game.
That one splits the uprights. And the Dolphins will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Sanders all set to send it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Escapes the pocket. The throw finds Evan Ingram. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. Don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
He's able to cross midfield before going out. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So he can only get back to the line. Defense all over this one.
Down behind the line of scrimmage. All receiving guard brings up 2nd and 11 at the Dolphins' 49-yard line.
2nd down carry for Taylor. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. It's a gain of 3 after the loss, but still 3rd and 8 to work with.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
On third down, here's Nix. Gets him on the in route. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Nix now to throw. Trying for the touchdown. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I love that. No, I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you can do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forced an incompletion.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10. Shotgun, handing off to Taylor. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Jalen Phillips finishing that play off.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
That's him on the quick hitter. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Broncos will have a first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Taylor now up the middle. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos trim the lead to 1. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. He broke the tackle he needed to, Brock. And how about that effort then to keep it going and eventually reach that end zone?
Yeah, that's awesome on the offensive side. Defensively, not every missed tackle is the same. It may be on a stat sheet, but sometimes that help to finish a play isn't arriving quick enough, and you're the only one, the last line of defense. And in that moment, you got to scratch, you got to claw, you got to tear to make the stop. Because a broken tackle, it can mean a touchdown.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
You know, one secret ingredient on these jet sweeps to take off like that, Kate, it's timing. We talk about timing and precision in the passing game, but it's the same thing on a jet sweep. You got to hand it off just at the right time to capture an edge like he just did.
Short pass brought in. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
You get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
And they'll bring him down to put an end to this opening quarter. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Takes the handoff, now to throw. Buying some time right. He can run it. A small gain down to the 23. In on the tackle is Jonathan Cooper.
Positive that effort. He didn't go backwards. Didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on 2nd down.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. going to throw it. Here's a screen for Achan. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Give them 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Now Jalen Wright gets it for the first time. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Second down carry for Achan. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
3rd down from the gun. To the left side, it's pulled in by Waddle. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
He's keeping it. He's going for it. And they stop it. No touchdown. No first down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. And goes to the hurry up here.
No gain on the play. 2nd and
Shotgun
10.
snap to Nix. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down after a 4th gain. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Motion, motion.
Olay, olay, olay! Olay, olay, olay! Captain, 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 captain! Throw, throw, throw!
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Headed out right. He's running for it. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Ready!
A give, left side to Taylor. Having gained up that handful there. It's Kader Kohu up to make that play.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Bombers, bombers, bombers!
Nix from the gun. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here at Mile High. The Broncos have a lot of work to do for any points before the break. Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
Ready! 180! Behind!
Out of the gun, it's Nix. It's going to be caught by his back. Taylor. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. That's the rookie from Texas A&M who took him down.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Jump off, caught by his back. And he dodged the tackle. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield. Turn a good play into a great play.
On first down, it's Nix. Fires right away, but incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And now they face second down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line.
Captain. Ready. Throw.
They'll throw again. Nix. A quick throw is swatted away, incomplete.
Playing zone coverage in the NFL, we focus so much on the safeties and corners, but so many times it's the linebackers and they're the X factors. They make that zone defense go. Tremendous awareness to knock that ball away.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Ready. Bombers.
3rd and long for him here. Oh, he missed over the middle there. Lucky that one didn't end up worse. That's swatted away, incomplete.
And you ask a lot of your defenders on that field. It is not easy to play defense in today's NFL. Not only stay in their assignment's hip pocket, but to make plays on the ball as it arrives. He was challenged with an intermediate throw, and he swatted it away with ease. A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. He gets it complete to his man, Tyreek Hill. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Throwing now on 1st down. Finds his back. Achane. And this is only going to be a small gain to the 42. Greg Greenlaw getting there for the stop. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Pass play now. And no look there. That throw falls to the ground.
Oh, that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little sigh of relief. They dodged a bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
To the air on 3rd and long. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Trying to find Jalen Waddle. And now they're up against it here on 4th down.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. That force, that contact separated man from ball.
6 yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this.
Let's go.
Back to throw, needing a first. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. And the Broncos get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Hold on a sec. Ready.
Throwing here, Nix. This is reeled in by Pittman. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Ready. Olay. Captain.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Hits his running back. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. He picks up 15 on the play. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
Hold on a sec. Ready. Drill. Hey, I got him.
Nix now on 1st and 10. Finds him over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Bombers. Hold on a sec. Ready.
Throwing again. Here's Nix. Pittman's got it. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
Hold on a sec. Ready. Bombers. Olay.
Once more, it's Nix. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a nice goal to go here as he goes out at the 8-yard line.
Well, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
I be on my little mouse drill. All that rapping pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bills.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Hold on a sec. Ready. Hot. Captain.
Play action with Nix. Dumps it off to his running back. Pick up a few as he heads out of bounds.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. Where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Only time left for 1 more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This only a chip shot from the right hash. New York knocks it through. And that'll double their lead to 6. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the second half. by the Broncos hands team. Ooh, play didn't develop like he needed. He goes out behind the line. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Hold on a sec.
Taylor gets it to begin the drive. It looks like they're giving about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Hold on a sec. Ready. Ready, ready.
To throw, here's Nix. Makes the catch. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
Straight ahead with Taylor. Still has some space inside the 35. And they're going to keep moving forward, Bob, down inside the opposing 30. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Throwing on 1st down, Nix. Completed to his running back. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back, I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
Bombers, bombers, bombers.
Nix with it on 1st. Short pass brought in. Is a Denver touchdown. The Broncos grow the lead coming out of halftime. Now in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
The Broncos will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Flying forward on the ground. And he's into the end zone for 2. That sets him up with a 14-point lead.
You thought they were going to throw it, didn't you, Kate?
Could you tell? I did. I thought for a moment they might have been setting up to throw, but they stick to the ground and run it in for 2.
Yeah, I think everybody in the building, because there's all these pretty pass plays, all these creative designs, but don't ever get away from the simplest form of football, and that's running it right down your opponent's throat.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Achane. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Throwing from the gun. Quick slant taken in by Waddle. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
And those are the completions they rely on. from their passing game.
A gain of 15. First down, Dolphins.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Go play action on first down. He rolls to his right. Catch made. And on first down, only gets about a yard here. And the defender there to force him out.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Now come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Try and throw it here. He brings it in. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of it. Gain of 8, 3rd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Trying to pick it up here with AJ. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down and they want the ball, but a 3rd down run for a first down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
They've got first down from the 31. Back to throw. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And the defender comes away with it. Pat Surtain has it. And the Broncos get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
You knew it before this drive started, the field goal was not going to be good enough, but that meant the coverage also knew how to play it, how to concentrate, how to focus on those defenders. They influenced that throw, and even more so, took it away.
Escapes the defender. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. They get 35 out of that one. And the Broncos will have a first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Ready? Ready?
Nick's looking to throw. Catch made over the middle. And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Dolphins side of the field.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
It's Nix out of the pistol. Going for his back, but it's incomplete. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, discussing them, and all the different outlets and check downs, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
They're going to turn to Taylor on 3rd down. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there. He's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
11. Hold on a second. Ready?
First down, and they go right back to it. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. The Broncos have the football, Brock, and with that lead, might have a win in just a little while, too. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Hold on a second. Ready? Ready? Let's hunt.
Nix from the gun. Finds the in route complete. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Has it at the 7. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and goal now as they try to pad this lead.
Ready?
Working inside the red zone. And the Dolphins are going to get to him. He is dropped. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up. Shotgun snap to Nix. Cut out left. He almost gets to the 5. He goes out at the 6.
Gain of 9 on the play. It's 3rd and goal.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Almost set. Olay, olay. Ready? Ready? Olay, olay, olay. Olay, olay.
Out of the gun, it's Nix.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. The thing you see is that the completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, a big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers that time, running back in the flat.
Well, I guess 3 isn't enough to pad the lead. They're pulling out all the stops. It's 4th and goal. And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Broncos have likely locked up the win right there. It's a Bo Nix touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone. York tacks on that extra point. And the Broncos stretch their lead to 21.
Broncos 28, Dolphins 7.
Kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long, but finally, this defense has an answer.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Taking a deep shot here. That's grabbed inside the 30. It's a huge pickup on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Miami.
And the Dolphins
Offense to the line fast.
a 41-yard gain. 1st down, Miami.
Playing with Achane here out of the gun. And he gets this down to the 22 before being stopped. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Brings up second and 8.
In the air here. Oh, on him quick there. They bring him to the turf. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
And this is what the modern safety is all about in today's game. More and more, we see guys with an interception and a sack in the same game who can line up seemingly in 10 different positions on the field. Almost a positionless defender, yet they're...
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Dre Greenlaw picks it off. Take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
I hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
They go again with Taylor. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. That play gains 15 and it moves the sticks. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48.
1st and 10 at the 48.
Nix. Buys time, rolling right. Now he takes it. A solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Here's a give to Taylor. Takes away from one. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And the Broncos will have a first down. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Broncos moments away from their 4th win of the year. They've got first down from the 31. Taylor again. Much better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of scrimmage.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Ready.
Run here with Taylor. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of about 3, so a third of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Looking fast as that clock ticks down.
That's another Broncos first down.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's set up to throw it. The screen pass falls incomplete. This one misses the tight end. So 2nd down coming up.
2nd and 10.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Ready.
They're going to pass it here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got him a nice goal to go here as he goes out at the 8-yard line.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
Oh, he's got it. It's in close. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos keep adding that 4th-quarter lead. York now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Broncos continue piling onto this lead. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. And they pick him off again! And the Broncos take over on his 5th interception of the season.
The Broncos take over first
New
and
set of
10
downs for him
at
from the 46.
46-yard line.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
This offense is out left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, the very minimal gain.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Taylor now up the middle. Looks like they get about 4 out of it, but not close to the first. That brings up 4th down. So to the side of a mile high.